You might be saying, what does comprehensive mean? That's kind of a vague term. Well, basically, think of it as this: all non collision damage that is done to your vehicle. And by non collision, I mean it didn't come from a car accident, right? You didn't hit somebody with your vehicle and it's your fault, and that would be collision, right? But now, with comprehensive, we might say something like a tree branch. Maybe you have a lot of trees in your driveway and a tree branch falls on your car. Or, for example, if your car were to catch on fire, so like fire or some kind of natural disaster like a tornado or a flood, or for example, let's say that your car is stolen, so auto theft. So that's all going to be covered with comprehensive insurance. And again, comprehensive, just like collision, is not typically required by law. Even if you live in a state that requires car insurance, these are going to be part of that full coverage package where you say, look, I want to make sure I've got a valuable car here, and if it gets stolen, I want to make sure it's insured for theft, or if a tree branch falls on it or something happens, then you would say, I want comprehensive, and that's part of that full coverage. But even when we say full coverage and we think of liability, uninsured motorist, collision, and comprehensive, there's actually some other types of insurance policies that you can be offered too that typically don't fall under the heading of full coverage. So when we think of some of these kind of extras, I'll call them, you might think of them as full coverage or not. That's kind of your personal preference. But towing or emergency road service can be had for usually a very, very economical price, and that's going to help you if there's some kind of a breakdown. For example, you're on a long trip, you're driving 300 miles, you're in an area where you don't know what the local mechanics, who they are, or where you even are, other than the fact you're on the expressway. You break down, you say I'm in trouble, and you might have a 1-800 number you can call, and they will get you a